It's your girl, the hit and Lovr, and I'm here with the one and only Darcy Stinnette. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, I'm doing amazing.
Good.
Man. I'm so glad to have you here. First of all, for all y'all wanted to know, here in Jacksonville, Florida, Darcy Stinnette, she is an actress. She's a poet, a dancer, a massage therapist. What don't you do?
I can't play piano. I can't draw. I can only sing when I'm by myself in the car or shower. But I'm just, I'm creating. I'm having fun creating. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming out. And like she said, she's a creative. And I first met you, The Voices Within.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Mental health. Like, first of all, it's a mental health poem for Mental Health Awareness Month.
Mm-hmm.
And she turned it into a video. So y'all definitely check that out on her Instagram. She'll give that out later. But what was the vision and the thought behind that? Because it was amazing.
Thank you. And thank you for coming through and being part. So I've just been trying to elevate. I've been trying to do as much as I can with what I know how to do. And I have some incredible friends who are in the art community, and I lean on them a lot for these visuals. Teamwork make the dream work.
Always.
And that's really how. So Voices Within was. I hadn't really done like a message piece like for my poetry. A lot of my poetry was just for things that like I've experienced, whether it was trying to build myself up as a woman, whether it is helping uplift other women, whether it was a poem about a relationship that may have went wrong, and I hadn't had like a message piece. And a lot of people deal with not so great mentality, and being a massage therapist, that's what I've learned a lot of times is a lot of people come in, for like the fluff and the relaxation of it, but then you have people who come to see you for weeks and months, and people who I've been a therapist like 9 years now.
Wow, that's long.
And a lot of those sessions just turn into like therapy, like how their dogs passed away, or how they're divorcing, or how they might be into somebody and they don't know how to express that they're into somebody, or whatever the case may be. And so these last couple of years have done a number on us, right? Like especially after COVID and everything. And so I wrote this mental health piece, and I had a opportunity to kind of bring it to life. And I think from start to finish, it was maybe like a 4 or 5 month process, from talking to the videographer about it, and a couple of friends that I know that battle mental health really heavy. And then a couple people just spreaded the word, and other folks showed up. So it was a blessing for me to have you guys in the building and really help bring that to life.
Yeah, and I would say I want to thank you for putting it out. I mean, I used to suffer with mental health. So when I found out about it, and I was brought in by the person that brought me in, and when I actually heard it while I was there, I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. So I'm glad you did that.
Yes,
because
ma'am.
I just thought it was so beautiful. And so what made you become a massage therapist?
Oh, so one of my best friends, actually, we had this dance company and called the Jewelry Box Society, and after dance rehearsals we would like sit around, we would go over schedules and performances and stuff, and my best friend Sam, I happened to be sitting next to him, and I think he like pulled his shoulder in like a class or a workshop or something, and so sitting next to him, he was just like, hey, can you just put your elbow in my shoulder? And I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but he responded well, and all my other dance friends, every rehearsal, it was a shoulder or a calf muscle or a glute, or it was something, and I was like, well, let's just see. and one of my dance sisters, her name's Molly. I invited her to lunch, and I treated her to lunch, and I sat her down, and I picked her brain on massage therapy, like as a whole. And then I probably signed up for school maybe like a month and a half later.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was quick. It was quick. I never thought about it until it was there,
just
and now it's. I don't know what I would do if I went massaging today. It's strange.
That's crazy, but but it's like I know that's how I feel about poetry. Like I don't know what I would do.
You don't know what you would do.
I don't know what you do.
Yeah.
But you do so many things. So which one of them you think you're the most passionate about? Was it acting, poetry, dance? Which one's the most passion?
That's a loaded question. I don't know. Dance, I've been dancing my whole life. So like dance was first, right? And when I was in 7th grade, that's when like Bow Wow came out, right? And I was heavy on Bow Wow team. so I would write remixes to like Bow Wow songs, like the girl responds to Bow Wow, and that's what I did. And then from there, I started to try to write my own thoughts and feelings and emotions. So writing poetry came a little later, but I hadn't really exercised my voice as a poet until I think maybe like 6 years ago, maybe 5-6 years ago. And I don't know. I tell people, like, I saw a meme and it was like, don't be afraid to suck at something new, right? So I was like, all right, let's bring some of this poetry out of the closet. Like let's put it in front of people and let's see what they think about it. And I got good responses, and I just kept writing, and things just kept coming, and it's still coming, and I'm just letting it.
I feel you.
I'm just letting it.
I feel you, and I like. I know I was watching an interview not too long ago with Tabitha Brown, and she was saying she got to try something new every day for like a year, like just always try something new.
Yep.
And I can't do it every day, but I definitely been following that. It's like it just opens up, like you just not realize how many doors and stuff that it really opens.
For
just
real.
Trying stuff.
Yeah.
And so I know you just had Rights of a Father come out. You the star actress in Rights of a Father.
Yes,
what was
ma'am.
it like shooting Rights of a Father?
Ooh. Rights of a Father. Rights of a Father was my biggest film challenge. That was my biggest. That was like the biggest role I had taken on. A lot of the other films I did were like supporting roles, and I enjoyed that. You know. But as a lead, that was heavy. It was heavy because you're in a position where you have to carry, in a way, right? And then the storyline, it's just full of emotion. It's really a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster.
It's a dope plot.
Yeah. But it was a journey. But I would film it all over again if I had to. Yeah.
I remember just because I seen you on set and just seeing you acting up there. It's like you made for this. Like nah, because
thank you.
I'm not an actress, and I learned that on that day. I'm so serious. I learned it that day, but I did enjoy what while I was there. But man, I was just looking at you, and I'm like, how do you get through like the jitters and just
those never go away. Those never go away. I'm nervous now. I like performance jitters is a thing for me. Some people never get nervous. I'm always nervous, but you have to realize as an artist, we have or in that case as an actress, I have a job to do. I have to convey certain emotions. I have to make you feel those emotions. You have to understand where I'm coming from, and in order for me to do that, I have to perform bigger than my jitters.
Gotcha.
You know, gotcha. It's bigger. The project is just bigger than the actors.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Got you. So what hobbies do you like to do to kind of stay balanced with everything you got going on, so you can kind of give your mind that break?
When I'm not working, my comfort is sweatpants and t-shirts and fuzzy socks with my blanket in front of the TV.
That sounds so good.
And if a nap just happens to trickle its way on through, then who am I to deny that?
I feel you, boy.
But no, spending time with family, spending time with friends, just making sure I surround myself with people who replenish me with love and energy and remind me that, slowing down is good. Slowing down is good. I like to do whatever. I don't think I'm like a picky individual. I'll go bowling even though I suck. I'll play pool even though I suck. But creating is I'ma always create. If I can do anything, I'ma be there.
I feel that. So let me ask you this. 10 years from now, it don't matter which one, whether it's poetry, action, or just in life, what do you see your achievement or your goal that you want to have set by then or achieved by then?
10 years from now, I want to be able to put people in positions in ways that people have put me in positions. So even like Voices Within, just giving people an opportunity. That I think that's it. You do things to give back. You like, we perform to make people feel a certain way.
Exactly.
Like we perform to bring you in. We perform to make you feel good. So 10 years from now, I want to be in a position to where I'm still able to create, but also allow others around me to do that also. I'm a very community creative. I like collaborating. I enjoy working with other people. Though I am as solo as I am in some realms, I appreciate and I enjoy being surrounded by like-minded individuals. So
I gather that, and even just hearing what people say about you, they speak that about you. So that's real, and I say that too a lot. I say, I just want to be a blessing to others because that's my blessing. So I feel you. Like the only thing that's the humanity. Mm-hmm. That's the humanity. I don't have kids. I'm single, so I want to be able, and if I don't have it in 10 years, I have nieces and nephews. I have siblings that are younger. I have, I want to make my family proud. No matter what it is, I want to make sure they are proud of I think they already proud. I mean, you've accomplished a lot. I mean, what you've been in both of the Soul series sagas.
The Soulhood. So Soulhood, the finale was 2 parts, but I think Soulhood's got like 4 installments. It's a thing. But that was fun. Soulhood was fun. Yeah, and I mean, what you've also been Badge of Betrayal. You've been in Last Affair. Like she's been in yes, man. She's been in a lot of movies. But I want to ask you this because you kind of talked about the community, and so here in Jacksonville, I know the arts and entertainment is kind of changing. So what are kind of your feelings on the arts and entertainment community here in Jacksonville? Maybe some things we can work towards, or maybe some things that are going good that people may not realize, or. So, what I noticed, so you have to, in order for us to move forward together, we have to move forward together. Whether it's dance, whether it's poetry, I've done whether the movie projects, I've done some modeling and a couple fashion shows, and every genre of art has cliques, right?
Very much.
Which is very common, but movie premieres could be better if everyone supported everybody's movie careers. Fashion shows could be greater if everyone supported the fashion shows. because you see this person don't mess with this person, so they don't, that person don't mess with this person, so they don't, which is fine. But it's that's what I've learned touching all these realms there's so much talent in Jacksonville. There's so much talent in Jacksonville, and it could be wasted because you're so cliquey. And you only are gonna learn. You can only learn from people who are smarter than you. But if you always surround yourself with the same people, you're only gonna get that much information. You have to, and I think that's like thinking outside the box, not just your box, the box. So that is what I have gathered is Jacksonville is incredibly talented, but it could truly elevate if we got egos out of the way, and if we really just focus on the art, and in order to be the best, you work with the best, you play with the best, you train with the best, but yeah, and that's why I like that I do so many things, because I am able to expose myself to different people and different knowledge, and like even with Rights of a Father, like there were people on the crew who were actors and actresses who were giving me and Greg, even outside of Junior, who were giving us tips and pointers and trying to make sure that we were on top of our P's and Q's, So that's what I would say. We are great. Like Jacksonville is great and it's full of art, but we have to pull it together, people.
I mean, I concur with her. I feel like we can work together more. I feel like sometimes it might be promotions. I also feel like outside of the arts and entertainment, I feel like the citizens of Jacksonville need to support
seriously
the arts and entertainment, because even if people within don't work as much, if the citizens supported it more, it would help bring, because it would be like that push behind it.
And it's crazy because a lot of people, you hear like, oh, there's nothing to do in Jacksonville, there's nothing to do in Jacksonville, and then you have people who literally are trying to do everything in Jacksonville, and be like, no, there's some stuff, you just at home binge watching the same shows. Come out the house. Come out the house.
Like, it's always something going on. Like, it's literally always something going on, no matter what it is.
Or what you're into. Like, it's what side of town you own. I will say, very
I feel Jacksonville bias. I'm tired of y'all putting everything on the west side. I live way out by the airport. I'm going to need something closer to the airport. You guys.
That's true. That's true.
But definitely. So, let me ask you this. What is your prescription to success? $1 million question.
The prescription to success. Hard work is a pill. Giving back is a pill. Being humble enough to know that even as great as as great as people say you are, there's always room for growth. And lean on your people, because none of us could do this alone. None of us can do what we're doing alone. The biggest entertainers in the world got teams behind them. They may be the star, but everybody, like, gumbo ain't good because it's gumbo. Gumbo's great because everything that's in gumbo. Yeah, so it's like a multivitamin of
but it's a lot of good multivitamins, like to keep you strong.
And keep you strong, yeah. But you gotta have the right people.
Yeah, that's the last one. That's the one I'm working on. I'm working on that. I'm a work in progress on that one. I'm trying to be team player. I'm so used to working alone.
And it's easy to fall into that. Like when you're used to doing things a certain way, you ain't gotta worry about being on nobody else's time, or you that makes sense. That makes sense.
I ain't got to worry because it's my way.
It's my way.
But then you got to learn how to compromise. And that's one of that ego check.
Yeah.
Got to learn to compromise.
Yeah.
Definitely. So now let me ask you this.
Sure.
Late night snacks. Yeah. Late night snacks. Go on, spill it.
Okay. I'm a chocolate girl.
Okay.
So I like Snickers, Hershey with almonds. I drink wine late at night. I don't discriminate. I drink it early in the morning too.
Any time of day,
Any
mimosa,
time of day.
anything.
If I got ice cream, ice cream. I love ice cream, but not to where I eat it all the time. I like treat myself to ice cream.
Which flavor? Because I heard some other day talking about who eats butter pecan. I was like, what? Like, what?
Butter pecan is good.
I know, like, it's amazing.
I like cookies and cream.
Okay. Yeah,
I like the
I
I like cookies and cream. I like the when they do like the mix, so it's like vanilla and it's like chocolate swirls and it's like the toffee. The toffee pieces or chocolate pieces. It's like a moose track or a bunny track or something. It's a mix. Sweets. Chocolate gets it off rip. Milk chocolate. Dark chocolate is the stepchild.
Got you. That's as long as it's milk chocolate. So y'all know if y'all get Darcy something, don't bring her no dark. That's the stepchild. That's the redhead.
I might eat it and accept it because I try not to turn down stuff. But yeah, milk chocolate, all of it.
Got you. So let me ask you this. For people who don't know about Jacksonville, where you eat at? What will you direct them at? Where to get some good food at, man? She's like,
I'm the worst when it comes to food questions because I just want to eat. I don't care where we go. But I will say, instead of a restaurant, can I just tell you like
places to go or something that you like to, or you think somebody needs to visit Jacksonville, something they need to do?
Something they need to do. I had a nice bridal brunch at River and Post.
Oh, okay.
I don't frequent there often, but we went as a bridal party and we was on the roof and rooftops are always nice. Anywhere by the water, nice. Anywhere by the water. Restaurants though, because I just want to eat. I don't care where we go.
I ain't mad at that. Let me ask you this: if you could give your younger self some advice, what would it be?
If I could give younger Darcy, I don't know. Younger Darcy, little Darcy wanted to be a dancer and she wanted to be a nurse, right?
Wow, this is
and so
very different.
Very different. I wanted to dance and I wanted to be a nurse. Doing what I do now, I would tell her trust the process. I would tell her believe in herself more, because I've always had a confidence, and she has always had a confidence in herself as like an artist, but Darcy on stage is not Darcy on the sidewalk. And so young, like, and I'm learning, I acknowledge that about me, I know that about me, but and it's gotten better as I've gotten older, but that I would probably say that is just believe in yourself a little more. I don't know. I got you. Confidence is key. Confidence is key. And I don't know.
But I like trust the process because I feel like even as an adult, like right now, trust the process still hits.
It
like,
still hits.
It really
because
does.
half the stuff that I'm doing today, little Darcy wasn't even thinking about. And so, and a lot of times, like, people are like, oh, well, you got to make sure you write down your goals. You got to make sure you write down, which is great. But half the stuff I'm doing now, I've never written down. I'm just like, I jumped off the bridge and then I happened to float a little bit, you know? But I'm happy I took the chances that I did. A lot of chances that I have taken, I was terrified and didn't want to go to the audition because I didn't think that I would leave such an impression or leave a mark. And people remind you, people let you know what you are capable of. Yeah, so I would just tell little Darcy, just like trust the process and build your confidence. You'll get there.
I like that. And I heard something you say. You were saying on stage Darcy is different than off stage Darcy. So you're on stage. How do you I know this was like the Rights of a Father was the first time you were to lead, but like, how do you get into the roles? How do you get into the character so you can become that character?
With Rights of a Father, like I watched a lot of I watched some custody battle movies. I've watched movies with like love stories gone wrong. I watched, like, there was an interview because me and Greg met doing this movie, and we had to build our chemistry. We had to try to build our chemistry fairly quickly, given that we were engaged in the movie, and so I was watching interviews like of people like love interests and co-stars and Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As great as they were in Dirty Dancing, before that they did I think Red Dawn, and it was like some crunchiness between them, and they didn't gel well at all. And then Dirty Dancing came, and it was like beautiful. You would never, and so that's what I do. I like whatever the role is. I try to watch interviews and videos that would kind of help me understand that role a little better, in order to portray whatever it is we have to portray. Because at the end of the day, you came to see something, and if you came to see it, I gotta sell it. I don't want you wasting your time, your energy, your money. I don't want Junior wasting his time, his energy, his money, or the rest of the cast or the crew. And so, whether it's poetry, whether it's acting a scene, whether it's fashion show or massages, I just try to make sure whatever hat I have to wear, I try to wear it to the best of my ability. I try to wear it to the best of my ability.
I like that. So if you had an ideal role, what would it be?
I want to be. I was victimized in a lot of the movies that I've done, right? I'm just saying that. I was shot in Soul Hood. I did a small part for Michael Carter on What's to Be Expected. I was a kidnapped victim, so I was tied up in a semi truck and everything, and so I want to get my lick back. I want to get my lick back. Rights of a Father. My fiance took me to court, so I want to get my lick back. I want to be like a ninja or like an assassin, I want to kick some, like Colombiana or like Salt.
Well, I was just thinking Salt.
Yeah, I want to.
That was a good one.
Yeah. I want some action.
I feel you. She's like, I'm not.
I want to get my leg back.
I'm not gonna be kidnapped. I'm not gonna be tied up.
I'm taking y'all out. I'm pinging you one by one.
She's like, it's time for the roles to be reversed. I feel that.
Yeah. I might want to play a mom.
That's different though.
I don't know what the movie would be, but I think a mom, like playing a mom, I think I might want to explore that.
I think you'll be good. Like,
mom
just
who's an assassin that night.
Oh, Kill Bill.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, Vivica Fox. But tell everybody what you got coming up. Any projects, anything you want people to see, anywhere you're gonna be at.
Yeah. Okay. So we just wrapped Rights of a Father, and Rights of a Father should be streaming come August. Is what we were told. So be on the lookout for that. Soul Hood Saga, those are on Tubi, and I feel like I believe they're on Amazon too.
They are.
First Coast Affair is also on Amazon as well as Tubi. What Goes Around Comes Around is another one. That's on Tubi. My next projects, I have I did a film called Sampled Love, so that'll be out soon. I have a part in Carlos Smith's Future Soul that will be premiering September, and then I have two poem videos and a short that that I'm slated to film.
She's a busy woman, y'all.
So I'm just trying to. I got casted for a play, and I got casted for a play down at Players by the Sea called The Revolutionist, and I was excited about that. And it was a play about 4 women trying to conquer the world in a way, and my character was a former slave turned spy. But I had to drop out of that play because of post-production